Schauble from SilencerCo, and what I have here is the Maxim 9. This is the world's first integrally suppressed 9mm pistol that is hearing safe with all types of 9mm ammunition. In the past, people have done integrally suppressed pistols before, but they've always had to use a special type of ammunition to be successful. This uses Glock mags, which is one of the key features. I don't have to go buy them, everybody's got them. I can use aftermarket sights on the back. It's modular in that it, just like our Salvo and Osprey Micro, I can actually take pieces off to maintain it, and I can even remove pieces and make it shorter if I'm willing to use subsonic ammo. We have ambidextrous controls. It's a 3.5-inch fixed barrel design. So the key to the design is keeping most of the action in the back so that I have the greatest amount up front to actually do the sound suppression portion. And so we're talking about a range of 120s in terms of decibels to 130s depending upon types of ammunition. But we fired everything at the hottest stuff like 124 grain plus B+. We're still getting hearing safe results, 139 decibels or below. So our goal was holsterable duty pistol that is also hearing safe. And so this is the Maxim 9. The coolest thing you'll see this week.
Yeah. Oh. It's surprisingly light.
It's a lot lighter than it looks.
What's the platform this is on?
We made our own. So, I mean, our initial design had a Smith & Wesson just because it was interesting. We had a lot of them lying around, but this is all our design.
Okay. Any plans for other calibers, obviously?
It is likely we will be able to extend this into other calibers. Obviously, 9 is still the most popular pistol caliber. It's like the 5.56 is for rifles. It's the same thing.
Are these available now?
No, we'll be shipping those probably later this year. I got to do a lot of reliability, durability on them. I don't want them to be a
still doing a little R&D on them.
Yeah, I don't. Well, the R&D part's done. I got to do the reliability and durability testing. I got to see what breaks when. I got to see if I can solve that with the material side. One of the biggest things is I don't want it to be a novelty. I want it to be a duty pistol. I want it to be like no different than guy picks up his HK, his SIG. It does the same thing except it's quiet. And so that's like the 10,000 round range where it's going to have to be in order to do that.
Okay. Have you got a price point on it yet?
I'm trying to keep it under the price point of a pistol silencer, a normal like high quality pistol and high quality silencer. Somewhere below $2,000, right?
Okay.
Just like I'm trying to keep the size weight below a pistol plus a silencer, right? And that's all about, there has to be a value.
Change your sights
Yeah,
out.
we'll be able to change those out, and also you'll be able to put like we'll have screws there, so you can put a rail if you want to put an RMR, and the laser light solution, like the channel down here, that's going to be really important. That I don't want to just glom something onto the bottom and bolt it on. I want it to be elegant. So we'll cut a channel here. We'll design a LED solution so that my finger can control
operate everything,
and that everything will be, it'll be flush with the actual gun.
Yeah.
So if I want a laser light, that a lot of people do. It won't be something, I don't want to hang too much more down here. I want to make it still look right.
So do you have real estate inside here to where you can go up inside?
I have enough. I mean, the trade-off's not going to be that great. If I go say like half an inch in there, it's not going to kill it.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I can definitely see some kind of light or something down in there.
It's just, I mean, most gun designers take cues from other gun designers. We're kind of in unproven territory here. I'm like Judge Dredd and Titanfall and Call of Duty. I mean, we gotta remember those guys sit around and design guns for a living, but they don't have to make them work.
That's right.
So I gotta kind of take design cues from where the children are, growing up playing video games or learning what guns are supposed to look like in the
fantasy,
future.
make it reality.
Right, and I gotta actually make something work in that space.
Very cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a beautiful gun. No doubt.
Thanks, our designers did a great job on it.
And I guess it works great. We missed it. We were late.
It does. It worked really well.
You teasers.
Well, we only got a couple of them right now because we finally frozen this portion of the design, and now the next thing is, okay, I got to build 50 to 100 of them, and I got to put them all through different types of testing and like collate all that data and see where we got to, Yeah, we got a 4570 can over there. That's also you can put on pistols, rifles, and subguns, so it's kind of ostensible across all sorts of different platforms, but it also does 4570 for the subgun. We got a little 9 can called the Omega 9K, which is wider so that you can actually shoot 300 blackout super sub full auto through it. So it's a nice, really small 9 can, but it's also the smallest 300 blackout can you can get.
Okay.
We have the Osprey Micro, if you missed that last fall, which is very similar to Salvo in that in the 4.6 inch configuration, it's the quietest can, and in the 3 inch configuration, it's in the 120s, but it's like super holsterable and everything. So.
Okay.
We got a couple things on the line, so appreciate your time,
John. Okay. Jason, right?
Yeah, Jason.
I'm Marty.
All right.
That's Tia.
Nice to meet you.
Little Tia.